And as I was taking them down and I was trying to be